Good morning, new 1%. It's Satoshi Boomin coming at you with another video. Guys, we're talking about Cardano today. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, guys. Big news, fresh off the presses. It's a great news day and a great content day for me. I got my hot tea and honey locked and loaded, ready to go. Let's get this show started, guys. Talking about Cardano, the price. You already know what I think about the price, so let's get on right to the news, guys. Grayscale. Institutional adoption is currently occurring, guys. It is currently occurring. I told you what I done told you a couple months ago. The OGs know. Once one billionaire gets in to Cardano, more billionaires are going to get in, guys. So Grayscale Trust adds Cardano to its cryptocurrency investment fund. This is big. The fifth most valuable cryptocurrency by market cap will make up 4.26% of the digital large cap fund. Why is this big, guys? Because it is the third biggest in the basket of cryptos that Grayscale has on offer in the digital large cap fund. This means that Grayscale is buying Cardano because they need Cardano in Grayscale Trust to support this digital large cap fund. So the altcoin will make up 4.26 of the fund. Most of the Grayscale's digital large cap fund is still Bitcoin and ETH, but the company wanted to add Cardano to diversify its portfolio. Grayscale also added Chainlink to its digital large cap fund in April, and Link makes now 0.86% of the fund. The vice president of finance at Grayscale said, "We are excited to welcome Cardano to our digital cap fund portfolio as we ensure that our diversified fund can safely hold assets that comprise 70% of the entire digital asset market." Cardano, and they go on to explain Cardano and smart contracts and all that. This is amazing. Grayscale is a popular investment vehicle that holds cryptocurrencies. So they custody cryptocurrencies, meaning that they actually have to go buy Cardano, and they allow investors to have a stake in them without actually holding them. And the great thing about Grayscale is that if you buy Grayscale, you're paying a premium. So let's just say you wanted to buy Bitcoin. Let's say you wanted to buy one whole Bitcoin. If you bought it from, If you bought it from, let's go ahead and Bitcoin's about what is it now? Let's see. Bitcoin's about 33 grand. So if you wanted Grayscale to handle your crypto investments and you wanted to buy a Bitcoin, you would have to pay more. Why do I keep doing that? You would have to pay more to hold a share, I think it's GBTC and GETH. They put a premium price tag on that. So you pay more than the price of Bitcoin right now. You probably pay 35, 36K, which is a ripoff to me, but I guess people want to hold assets without holding them, and this is a good way for institutional investments and old-timey hedge funds to get into the crypto market without actually having the risk, because a lot of companies nowadays have a lot of cash and they need to put that cash somewhere, but they can't due to regulations, due to fear, uncertainty, and doubt. They don't want to custody the crypto themselves. So they rely on Grayscale, which charges a premium to hold the crypto assets. This way, investors don't need to worry about buying and storing of the cryptocurrencies, which could be complex for the traditional investor. The rest of the digital cap fund is again made of Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and 2 other assets. So I don't need to tell you that this is big, guys. You know that this is big. I know that this is big. And I know somebody's going to go ahead, comment down below all this news and no price. Go ahead. I'll give you a couple seconds to do that. all this amazing news but no price movement, go ahead and comment that down below. People have literally been commenting that since Cardano was at 3 cents. So that just goes to show you, the mindset of people in this market. So, yeah. Then we have Grayscale here. Welcome aboard. We have adjusted the portfolio of Grayscale Digital Cap Fund to now include ADA. And then it goes on to show you guys, the weights here. And I like it because ADA is number 3 right there, creeping on up. That's what I like to see. And if you want more information, they got this here. They rebalance the fund quarterly, so this is definitely cool. And then here, guys, we have Charles Hoskinson and his reaction. Not much of a reaction, but hey, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and give this a retweet. This is definitely going to bring more eyes on the Cardano blockchain, and that's always good to see. Daniel Rebar posts, no biggie, the Cardano treasury has a $500 million ADA in it right now. I repeat, a $500 million ADA in the Cardano treasury. Telling you guys, this is big. What other protocol has that much buying power in order to create, deploy, launch projects on? This is big. And then you got the paint chip brigade talking about shame they don't do any burns. Well, why don't we burn your ADA, good sir? Go ahead, give me your ADA, and I'll make sure I'll burn it for you, good sir. And more FUD, and more FUD, and more FUD. But, we're not even going to acknowledge that down there. But yeah, guys. Hey, I've been cheerleading. You could say shilling, whatever you want to say, Cardano. I ain't got no speeches, guys. It is what it is. Just hodl, bro. Just hodl and stake and just go on about your life. Don't worry about it. Don't listen to the FUD. Don't listen to the TA. Like, you would just do better if you just bought ADA and VeChain and forgot about it for 5 years and then came back. Like, that's it. We're not doing nothing special. I don't got no technical indicators for you to follow. I don't have any patterns that are, you must see pattern thumbnail with the pointing and the red and the, you guys know what I'm talking about. Jesus. And finally, guys, we got an update from Coti. Coti is working with ADA and ADA Pay for payments, especially in enterprises, being able to swap ADA and create payments for businesses and good things like that. This is about an 8-minute update on Coti. Let's take a look at it, and then we're going to wrap things up. Let me go ahead and shout out the Patreons. We do have a new Patreon. I did not update it on the board just yet. I'm going to need to create a new design for the Patreon board, but thank you, Harley Quinn. I really appreciate you. You are the best. Thank you so much for your Patreon donation. Thank you to AJ, Bergalahouse, Mike Harris, Sergio, Lassie Nielsen, The Fernline, Jeffrey, Ethan, AmericanHomeRemedies.com, Maryland for Crypto, Boost Wayne, Feruz Den, Brady Adams, Joel Menace, Kyle Bocci, CryptoSVT.si, Eric Barra, Ed Did the Voice for the People, HBDSouthBay.com, Ryan Ingram, Daniel A, Crypto Chemtrails, Climax DH, Angela Schroyer, Craig Wadding, C. Vale, Maker.chrome, STEM.org, Leon Jackson, Jacob Connor, and Yaya. I love y'all so much. Thank you again, Harley Quinn. Appreciate you for the Patreon. I got to redesign the Patreon screen. So yeah, let's get on to the video, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Let's take on the Coti updates, and I will talk to you tomorrow with the VeChain and Cardano updates. You do not want to miss those.
All the latest and the updates on what's going on with Coti. Today is July 1st. So let's see, we continue to build through the market turbulence, and we have a very good momentum the recent weeks, as you can see with what we delivered. So what we have delivered, we've delivered the iOS app. It's now on the App Store. It's available for everybody. And version 2, that will include everything that we have on our Android app, on the Viper wallet, including staking and everything, will be available too in the coming weeks. So update your app, it will be there. We've also delivered the Ledger app. We've submitted it to Ledger. It's now under review. Obviously, there are a lot of things to consider there because of security and everything. But once they approve it, it will be released, and you can store your native Coti in Ledger, which is amazing, of course. Margin trading on CVI, the ability to use leverage to trade on the crypto volatility index trading platform. The code is now available, and people that can handle contracts can even use it. And it will also be available in the user interface, so everybody can use it when we release version 2 of CVI, which is also around the corner, probably a matter of a week or two. So these 3 accomplishments, 3 that adds up to 5 out of Coti's 7, is now out there, and we are very proud of this accomplishment. This is, again, very great building momentum. We especially enjoy building through market turbulence because everybody's very focused on what we can deliver, and I'm very grateful to have such a great team and community that allows us to build through these times. So 5 out of Coti 7 is available. Let's discuss the next 2. The first thing to discuss in what's coming is, of course, the native integration to an exchange. What I can say is that it continues quite smoothly. I know some of you have seen hints to it. I can't comment on it, but I know some of you know what's coming, and it continues to develop quite nicely. So I see no reason why this won't be accomplished pretty soon. This also pushes us and pushes upgrades to our mainnet. Continues to develop it towards mainnet 2.0. And again, this is something that we continue to build every day. And I have to admit that the native integration to the exchanges actually pushed us to do this faster rather than later. So it has some benefits. The extra benefit, of course, is what's going on with the bridge. The bridge was open yesterday, and essentially no transactions were stuck, which is a great improvement, obviously. And there is no need to sign up in advance to a form. So the bridge will continue to be open and closed on various days or various hours as we continue to scale it up. But I'm quite happy with where it is right now. And obviously the bridge will be open when we do the native listing. And with all of this happening right now, I really expect no price difference between the various Coti coins or tokens on Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, and of course native. I expect this gap to be closed pretty soon. Speaking of native, we are growing the capacity of each community node from 8 million Coti to 9 million Coti on each of the community nodes. This allows us to add 600 new people to our staking pool and to upgrade 75 people. Now this is of course great news, and congratulations to the 600 new people that has joined the Coti staking community. Please everyone, welcome them. They've been waiting for quite a while, as you know, and they're now in. So congratulations to those of you who've been upgraded too. This is great because it locks more Coti out of circulation on one hand, and it grows the loyalty to Coti, and I'm very happy that we can actually do that with the way the system and the overall processing continues to grow. It's lovely, it's working. Another thing with regards to native is that we are doing the 3rd NFT raffle today, and we'll be distributing NFTs pretty soon. And again, this locks more supply of Coti and supports the native Coti utility, which is something that has been one of our goals from the get-go. Now, cards and bank accounts are also progressing as planned. There will be a dedicated video update, if not two, on this, because this is a gigantic event for us and for our community. So stay tuned for more updates, dedicated updates about this. Another thing that has recently happened is a new merchant for AdaPay, Wolfram Alpha. This is, I grew on Wolfram Alpha. This is an amazing brand with an amazing reach, and they are going to do an NFT auction payable by Ada through AdaPay, which we have developed, and we've supported this project, and you can read about it in the announcement. They have amazing quotes about this. So this continues to evolve, and there has recently been new merchants, quite nice brands that have signed in with AdaPay, with us directly, and we will launch this and announce this pretty soon. So stay tuned for that as well. The last thing that I want to discuss is the crypto volatility index. That has also seen great momentum. We are now featured on DeFi Pulse, but what you can expect soon from the crypto volatility index is version 2, which is due to release in the coming weeks. It has a brand new user experience. It has leverage in it. And it also has the amazing concept of volatility tokens, which are tokens that can be on Uniswap, SushiSwap, whatever. And this works as if you were on the CVI platform and pays fees to the Govi holders, which is something that, believe me, you want to be. This is quite grand, and we'll do a dedicated video or dedicated announcement specifically on version 2 and volatility tokens pretty soon, so stay very tuned to what's happening with CVI. So to wrap things up, amazing momentum in building both Coti and the crypto volatility index. 5 out of Coti 7 have already been delivered. And I suspect the last 2 ones to be delivered pretty soon, and they are gigantic. It's both the native listing and the banks and cards, of course. We should be welcoming 600 new stakers to our pool, so congratulations to those of you who've joined. Quite a few deliveries for Coti and CVI are due very soon, new partnerships coming, so on. Stay very attentive in the next few weeks to what's happening with Coti. I look forward to hearing from you again, and